All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are not freezing your ass like we do here in Minnesota. Have a car I could not start in like 4 days. Minus 29 is brutal on those Hondas. Guys, let me know if you can hear me okay. We have quite a few announcements and a great topic to start with today. So, looks like Juan is in the house. My number is on the screen 612-558-4881. Here's what we're going to do today. Amber, my assistant, is actually behind the camera. She has my phone. If you text the questions, she's going to be monitoring all the questions, raising her hand and bringing me phone. And I will be calling you live if you have any questions on any topics we're going to discuss today. First, couple trip announcements. Tomorrow, we're going to be in New Orleans. If you guys local there want to grab a dinner, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some time either tomorrow. We're going to be there for 2 nights, Wednesday night and Thursday night. If anybody in New Orleans these days, let's meet up. After that, we're not available during the day. We're on a business trip, but in the evenings, we can probably make some arrangements. Next week, my team is in Charleston, South Carolina on Wednesday. So if you guys local there, if you maybe want to invite us, our crew, to your business, we'll have 2-3 hours to spare. I'm pretty sure, like we have quite a few companies already who we plan, making arrangements, but maybe we'll grab a lunch or something. And then Thursday, of course, is our class in the rally. Full day class, 8 to 5. If you have any questions about it, it's roofingclass.com. We still have probably a few seats left, but it's filling up pretty fast. Uh, Big announcement. If you missed it earlier about QuickBooks month, next month, March, is a QuickBooks month here at Roofing Insights, and especially in the Roofing Business School. We're uploading a whole bunch of lessons. We're doing the whole course, QuickBooks for Dummies. I've been very fortunate early on in business. I followed two great guys in 2011, 2013 who absolutely mastered Salesforce and QuickBooks. Once you see what you can do with your business, understanding your numbers, running QuickBooks, you will never be the same. You will never go back to your old way. So when I started my roofing business in 2013, I was able to set up my QuickBooks right away, the right way. And later my accountants just were keep fine tuning it. So we use QuickBooks Online. I've been using it for the last 7 years. I don't understand businesses who don't know their numbers, who don't understand the reports, P&Ls, pricing, accounts payables, accounts receivables. I highly recommend QuickBooks to anyone. QuickBooks Online is the way to go. You can equip all your sales guys with the iPads like we've been doing at my roofing business. Send them on the field. Make sure that your pricing stays accurate. The good thing about it, because it's QuickBooks Online, you can change the price to this morning, and all your sales reps, field reps on the job sites, they will see updates in the pricing next time they turn on their computer. Just like, think about if you would go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A fast food restaurant and you order a burger, who is selling your burger? It's a franchise. It's not a person behind a counter. They just turn on computer. Okay, burger is $1 more this day. That's it. You get the idea. So the same thing with the business. You as a business owner know when your price goes up. So if my gutter price for some reason went up $1, I go to my QuickBooks, raise it from $8 to $9. Tomorrow my sales rep will see, okay, I guess we're selling gutters $1 higher, or maybe you have a discount. So QuickBooks is absolutely must for your business. March is a QuickBooks month. We're going to do a lot of content about it. A lot of questions will be focused on it. So if you guys did not figure out QuickBooks yet, I highly recommend you sign up for school if you haven't yet. So, even if it's for 1 month, just to learn that one thing, it'll change your business. Absolutely. I have quite a few comments here already. Phil Noor Lover was the first one. I have an owner's corner approved contractor with great reviews. He gave me a reasonable estimate within my insurance claim. I never told him it was insurance claim till after the estimate. He told me 50% down payment is required. I don't see the rest of the question. So Film Nor Lover. Hopefully, you'll comment the rest of it. Or if you want to, you can jump on a call. Just text us at this number right here, 612-558-4881. And I would like to hear the full story and give you full, my answer to the best of my ability. I don't see, the rest of the questions as of now. Mr. Big Time 1986 says, I recently saw a review company called GuildQuality. What do you think of it? Anything good or stay away? I've used GuildQuality. My company have over 200 reviews with GuildQuality, using GuildQuality. I think their prices went up. Last time I've used them was over 2 years ago. GuildQuality has amazing conversion rate for reviews. So the way they work, and here's the best thing about GuildQuality. GuildQuality have affiliation with the Owens Corning. So if you go right now and you type in Storm Group Roofing Owens Corning, you will see owenscorning.com website featuring Storm Group Roofing. If you type in, because we're a certified contractor, if you go and look and reviews at Storm Group Roofing at owenscorning.com, it's going to have, I believe, 203 reviews. The cool thing about it is, if you go on the Google and type in Storm Group Roofing, you will also find GuildQuality reviews. If you go to Facebook page, you're also going to find GuildQuality reviews. So what GuildQuality did really well, they built solid partnerships with Owens Corning, with Facebook, and even with Google. And their closing rate, I call it closing rate, review rate, submission rate is pretty high. So for me, it was about 40%. What it means is, if you take 10 of your jobs, you send it to GuildQuality and you ask them, survey my customers, about 40% of them will give you positive, well, not so positive, will give you reviews. Reviews are very thorough. You can choose anywhere from 3 categories to 10 categories what you want homeowners to give you feedback on: responsiveness, cleanliness, price, stuff like that. And then what GuildQuality will do, GuildQuality will list those reviews on owenscorning.com website. So reviews on my company at owenscorning.com are not OC website reviews. They're actually GuildQuality, which is golden, because you don't want to send your customers to 5 different places. You can take one, and they'll give you a lot of reviews, and you get the idea. Hold on, let me figure out this cameras. Okay, so that's in a nutshell. Good closing rate, great affiliations with other marketers. Now, price, it can be very costly. If you do it in bulk, you can save a lot. For example, back in the day, I have when I started using them, I think I paid GuildQuality like $2,000, and they have surveyed, I don't know, like 200 clients or something. It was like $10 per survey. But if you don't do bulk deals, it will be completely different. It will be like $20 or $30 per survey. Looks like we have a phone call here. Is it right? Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we're calling a homeowner right now. All right. So I have a roofer who is Owens Corning approved with a great reviews. All right, let's give it a call. Homeowners in the line.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning. This is Dmitry with Roofing Insights. How are you?
How are you, sir? I watch your videos all the time, and they're very insightful, very helpful, and they help me through what I'm going through right now.
Absolutely. So it looks like you hired a contractor and insurance claim, correct?
Right. With Liberty Mutual, a few shingles flew off. They basically told me it's covered because they were organic shingles from 18 years ago. They're non-repairable. I got a contractor through online that is Owens Corning approved. I looked up his reviews. They're all good. His Better Business Bureau is good. He showed me his certificate of workman's comp, his state license, everything. And he was one of the few that's guaranteeing his own work for 10 years besides the manufacturer's warranty.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem I'm coming up with. He told me because of what has happened in the past and how some people had hurt him, It's now his practice to collect 50% 1 week before he does any work of the total cost.
Okay.
How do you look at that? Considering he told me I could put it on a credit card.
Sure. And you do have insurance money as well, correct?
Yes, it came out to $8,250, and Liberty Mutual gave me an estimate of $8,000.
Okay. Is he's going to be working directly with insurance? Because with insurance you have two checks. You have depreciation check and appreciation check. I guess the first $8,000 check is just for depreciation, or there's another check
No,
coming.
that the total cost is $8,250. They already gave me about $2,500
Got
for
it.
the down payment. I'm paying the roofer. Liberty Mutual is paying me.
Got it. All right. So as far as 50% down payment goes, it's pretty common in the industry to pay a roofer 50%. As a matter of fact, your material cost and labor cost will exceed 50%. So I find it pretty reasonable. I don't have a problem with that. I've been a roofing contractor myself for 7 years. We're always collected 50%. Sometimes we'll work direct with the insurance company. One of the things you can offer him is just to offer him insurance money, which is in this case $2,500. He might agree to that. But either way, either if he works with the insurance company and collects only what insurance pays is fine by me, or 50%. Another thing which you can do if you want, I guess, peace of mind. We can talk to him, and if we can guarantee his work, if he runs away with the 50% down payment you pay him, we will back him up essentially. And I do it a lot for our contractors, but overall 50% down payment is very reasonable in the industry because contractors don't want to spend their own money on materials.
I see. I thank you. I just wanted to get your opinion. I trust you. Your videos are fantastic. You really know what you're talking about. I'll continue watching. And I really appreciate you settling me because I was a little at ease with you.
All right. Sounds good. No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a lovely call. Here's the thing, guys. Calls like this, you will not believe how many requests like this we have over the years. Not only for down payment. I mean, I have probably one or two people over the years not trusting us with the down payment, like to the point where they don't want to do business with you if you don't take a job without down payment. But I found in other areas of the country it's pretty common. I mean, 50% for someone who is older, being cheated on money before, been screwed before in large sums of money, maybe just scared. For them, it's a lot of money. And especially if you do business with the newer companies, a company have been in business 6, 7, 8 months. I mean, if you hire $100 million company, it's no brainer. You have peace of mind. I mean, they're probably not going to go out of business. But with the smaller guys, even if you like them, you're still going to be skeptical. Sometimes you need that reassurance. And this is not the first call like this I took. When people call me and I tell them, listen, you can pay me if you trust me that down payment, and I'll pay that contractor. And if he runs away, I will be liable for it. This is what $20,000 guarantee is all about. Amber, can you bring me one of those badges really quick? So $20,000 guarantee covers that. So if you're the homeowner watching this, all our contractors that are listed at directory.com, this is the badge. This actually, already displayed on quite a few trucks. You can see here, backed up by our $20,000 guarantee. We're proud of it. And this is exactly what it should cover. If you give a recommendation, you should stand behind that recommendation. And if your recommendation fails, it also should be your liability. I never understood why these platforms selling you their trusted list of contractors, but when that trusted contractor fails, scams you, runs away with your money, does a poor job, they walk back and it's like, oh, you should do your research. Hey, dumbass, I did do my research. I came to you, I asked for a recommendation, and you told me they're good guys. So sorry, it's personal to me. you should be liable for your recommendations. That's what we stand here at Roofing Insights with. All right. Um, Homeowners. Yes, Dmitry, it was very cool. Randy says we take 40 to 50% on every job. I've never have a customer unwilling to pay down payment. If customer didn't trust us, they're probably not a customer we trust doing business with anyway. Randy, I agree with you to extent. Some people just they're just that way. But some people, honestly, if you've been taken advantage in the past, you will be skeptical next time. You need reassurance. You want to make sure you want to make sure you're protected. How many elderly people in this country have been taken advantage by scumbags? I mean, we recently did a story on leaf filter. Do we have another phone call? Guys, text me if you have any more questions. Want to get on a call? We're gonna be here for a while. So, guys, like leaf filter, they prey on those elderly people making poor financial decisions. If you're in your 80s, 70s, 90s, you don't know how much roof cost. You don't know if it should be $20,000 or $40,000. And we actually dealt quite a few times with the caregivers, with the sons and daughters who are watching out for parents. Sometimes those people are not reasonable. Sometimes people come to us and say, I want to hire you, and here's a checkbook. And you think to yourself, well, I'm a good guy. My price is fair. But what if I would be a scumbag? What if I would not be honest, and if I would add another zero? You're taking advantage of those people. And unfortunately, there's a lot of bad people in the world. So I don't blame people being skeptical about not deductibles, about down payments. So don't always blame the customer. Trying to understand the customer and explain to them in a respectful way why you have to have your down payment. Sometimes you have to deliver materials on the job site to collect the payment, because people just, and honestly, our industry, out of all industry, deserves that skepticism, because I've seen so many contractors running away with so many checks and screwing people behind. I mean, it's happening after every storm. So yeah, it could be 1%, but those people don't know if they're dealing with 1% now, so they will be skeptical 100% of the time. All right. The 50% sounds good. Snowing here in Washington. Like, looks like if it's snow in so many cities, it becomes a number one news. I know Dallas got some snow. Love watching my friends complaining about all of that. Listen, I was grilling in 29 degrees last Sunday. My car did not start for like 4 days. Absolutely crazy. Funny story. I purchased brand new vehicle just Friday. I got a Chrysler Pacifica hybrid, and yesterday morning, both my Honda Odyssey and my Chrysler Pacifica would not start. Took me 2 hours. I actually did not come to the office yesterday. I have to figure out my transportations first. My cars would not start. Minus 29. And I parked them in the garage. I have to turn on a heated garage to warm up my poor man version of Tesla, which is Chrysler Pacifica. That's what I've been using. Can't wait to learn more. Richard Turner says, we use GuildQuality and love the service. Richard, looks like we're going to be right in your neighborhood next week. Eric the Roofer says, I wish Guild had better SEO. I love Guild. Yeah, I stopped using GuildQuality. Good thing about GuildQuality is you can use it as a tool for like 30 days, build a lot of reviews, and move on to the next platform. I don't think you need to sign a contract for life with them. Here's what GuildQuality is good for, and why I would recommend it to anyone. If you've been in business for a long time and you have very minimum amount of reviews, let's say you've been in business for 3 years and you only have 25 online reviews, what you can do is you can go to your data, to your CRM, to your QuickBooks. You can export all your customers, their first and last names, their addresses, their emails, and you can give it to GuildQuality. What GuildQuality will do, by the way, hashtag non-sponsored, not plugging in, have no affiliation with GuildQuality. But what you can do with that data, you give it to GuildQuality, and you will pay, let's say, a couple $1,000s to survey them. What they're gonna do, even at, let's say you have 1,000 projects to complete it in 3 years. Let's say closing ratio on those for reviews will be 20%. That's 200 surveys that will transfer in 200 online reviews. What GuildQuality will do, they will email them, snail mail them, call them to ask for feedback. That's what GuildQuality does. And you're probably not going to get that amount of reviews if you're going to ask people to review you personally, even if you did excellent job. It just takes some persistence and some science to ask for a review, for people to actually review it. You have to have good strategy, good call to action. So GuildQuality will do all of that. They're going to call first, text message second, snail mail last, and email somewhere in between. So they know how to get reviews. And if you suck at it, maybe you need someone like that. And by the way, if you're brand new, try to earn your reviews first. I see so many guys just starting in the business. You're working hard for your dollar, and you need to watch that overhead. And advice I give to all the startup companies: don't start signing up with companies like GuildQuality, Birdseye. They're good services, but later on, in the beginning, you should learn really fast how to ask for review and how to um, generate tons of review fast, because you're the business owner. It's actually a great test if you're doing something right, because if people not reviewing your service, it means that you're lacking either professionalism, you're not impressive, your quality of work maybe not there. There is a reason. If you're absolutely amazing, if you show up on time, your quality is great, you're nice overall, you're reasonable priced, listen, what's the reason they're not reviewing you? Figure it out. As a business owner, you should be getting 20, 25 reviews per month if you run it. Now, I used to be that guy. I used to generate 25, 30 reviews per month. And then when you step out and you hire employees, sales guys, you lose that personal touch, because employees not going to care for your business as much as you do. So your rate of reviews definitely going to cut, in half, sometimes way more, but you still should be able to get 5, 10 reviews per month, like my companies do, but you have to work for them. So don't sign up for all these companies for all these services, because it will add to your overhead. Recently, one of the students called me. He was asking for, I forgot the service. It was $200 a month. I'm like, dude, you have 4 jobs per month. If you spend $200 on this service, that's a $50 to send one text message to review your service. You tell me you cannot do it yourself? Why to add $200 per month bill? Now, when you have 200 projects per month, you don't have enough time in a day. You need something like GuildQuality. Let's go to the next. Love Guild to filter which I want to send to Yelp. And yes, sir. Actually, with the GuildQuality, you can filter a lot of things. You can filter which categories to show from your service. For example, let's say your company is not responsive or your price always comes negative. So you have 10 different categories in which homeowner is going to give you feedback, but you can only showcase 6 of them because you're the most expensive guy in town. Everybody gives you 7 out of 10 for price. Just don't show price, show other 6. So overall, I like it. Is your backdrop scrolling, or is the camera rotating, or am I high and I don't even know it? So you're definitely high, knowing you. You're always high, Dylan, but it's my camera. We have a little rail at the front of us, and the camera just keeps rolling in front of me. So my backdrop stays in the same place. Great question. Abner Miller says, working on getting Signpost set up now for reviews and emails. Signpost, I think that you should have. Do we have Signpost here? If we don't, we should get it today. All right. Oh yeah, we have it right there. We do have Signpost on this board, which means they're our sponsors. If you sign up with our promo code on the Roofing Insights, it's $200 cheaper. I think it's $400 regular price, $200 with us. Signpost is a great company to get online reviews when you're ready for it. If you're a startup, if you have 5 projects per month, I don't care even if Signpost pays me, don't sign up with them until you're ready and really need them. They are great. Um, let's see. What books you personally recommend for selling door to door or sales in general? Oh boy, I'm not in sales. Anything writing a web, to be honest with you, anything on personal development. If you're a business owner, you can follow other people's systems, but at the end of the day, you're going to develop your own. So follow your own style. Ask yourself what's your style, what you like, and then essentially you're going to follow people like you. And like, for example, Gary Vee or Grant Cardone. If you have personality that matches Gary Vee, buy Gary Vee books. If you hardcore closer like Grant Cardone, buy Grant Cardone. But if you have great Gary Vee personality, if you're a giver, not taker, if you're not hardcore closer, and you're gonna try to buy something from Grant Cardone, you're gonna be disappointed in yourself. You're gonna be asking yourself questions: What am I doing wrong? For example, I'm a Rodney Web guy. I like when people call me. You can call me inbound sales guy. I want my phone to ring to sell you. Like, I bring value first to you, and then I build brand first, and then that brand generates phone calls. You call me, you want to do business with me, I know how to close you without closing you, if you know what I mean. Grant Cardone has different personality. Grant Cardone will not sit at home trying to build a brand per se, trying to make online content or give away stuff for free. He's gonna want to make it happen right now. He's gonna sit down, like, where's next 100 numbers to call to sell them. So ask yourself, if you have a door knocking personality, if you have cold call personality, it's not for everyone. I know it's not for me. So when looking for tips about books and stuff, I always read and follow people that I first admire myself. Like, Harris Rosen, he built empire in Orlando. We do a lot of business with him. I love everything Harris Rosen. I don't see him, selling anything. He built amazing brand. Everybody wants to do business with him. So if Harris Rosen ever write a book, I'll be the first one to read it. Follow people that you like. I mean, if you like Mark Cuban, go read Mark Cuban book. If you like Gary Vee, go with it. If you like personality, follow their books. All right. So Dylan, that's normal practice in some locations. Not sure what you referring to. Um, let's see. Dima says there is not enough volume at first to justify outsourcing reviews. Do it by hand, especially texting. Clients love texting. Have 3 pre-written messages to send out day 1, day 3, day 5, and also include direct link to your Google My Business page, review page. Make it easy for them. Yes, sir. Uh, Randy, Liberty Mutual told me that the amount covered can increase of board under the roof are rotted or anything not seen on inspection. Yes, sir. And I would recommend your contractor work directly with an insurance company. That's what we do. But either way, your roofer should get compensated for extra work like rotted wood and stuff. Uh, Liberty Mutual paid to tarp my roof. It was under $300. Guys, I'm gonna bring my phone really quick on the screen. You can text me today. Any questions? If you want to get on a call, I will call you. Just text me a question. Amber here, monitoring that a number, and we'll be calling you if you have cool question. But you have to pass Amber's filter first. 40 to 50%. Looks like we have entire conversation here. California is 10% or 1,000, whichever is less. Amber, can you get me some of new badge stickers? Abner said, Amber, can you give me some of the new badge stickers? There are coming your way. I don't know when. Do you know when? Wherever Amber makes it to the post office. Uh, well, they're here. Like, I've done my job. Don't blame it on me. So Brad Christensen says in Colorado we have to deliver material before taking money. I did not know that about um, Colorado rules, but it's actually not a big deal. Most roofing contractors will have solid lines of credits with the suppliers. If I would never ever in my life have problem with this, as long as I don't install products on the roof before I get paid. So Eric says we take 100% at final. Honestly, this is the best business model. It's hard for startup companies. California is pretty strict. Eric Rena does business that way, and he only collects at the end. I would say it's the most conservative, the best of the best. You have to be confident in your processes. You have to be confident in your business. You have to be efficient, and you have to know that you're gonna do good work, because this is not for some losers. This is not for weak companies. If you have any holes in your operation, anytime you have a major complaint from the homeowner, you are risking delay of payment and you did not even get paid on materials. But I firmly believe that 100% of payment at the final is the best business model, because you're going to be um, pretty lean. You have to do a lot of things right to do it. It will not be easy, but it's doable. 24 degrees in Louisiana, snow stuck on trees but not on the ground. I'm going to be in Louisiana tomorrow, New Orleans. So if you guys in NOLA, hit me up. Let's have a dinner both nights, Wednesday night or Thursday night. Louis says, I'm a business owner on my first roof claim. The adjuster is wanting to start with initial payment. Am I making a mistake on taking payment based on his assessment, or should I be supplementing first? You can definitely take a payment. There's no problem with it. As a matter of fact, in this business, Louis, looks like you're brand new. You always want to take initial offer. Like when you take initial offer and you sign agreement with homeowner that you're going to be working with insurance company on a settlement, the numbers are never final. As a matter of fact, sometimes you think and you will fight for full replacement, but they only will approve repair. When insurance company open repair claim, they just open the door for the future supplements. As long as you stay reasonable and knowledgeable, showing your expertise, why work needs to be done, scope of work. Is it a building code? Is it something that was not done the first time? Is it rotted materials underneath you could not see during inspection? As long as you're reasonable, you will be able to supplement. Always take the initial check, the initial amount, and then start the process. They're playing their game, you're going to be playing their game. But if you deny it, that initial offer, homeowner might find different contractor who will be willing to play the game. Is the point here is you can supplement later, but you want to sign a contract and you want an insurance company to agree to some damage, some amount of dollars for the scope of work as early as possible. The hardest part is when you see the damage and insurance company denies it. Now you're in a pickle. But if they agree to something, I don't care if they agree on $1,000 job. Now you can play the game. Now you can, and I say respectfully play the game. It's not gimmicky. It's insurance game. Like they're playing a game, they're throwing you something. Start negotiating process after that. Supplements are typically added to the recovery balance because not all of them are known upfront. Agree, Randy. Great answer. By the way, Randy, thank you so much for your engagement over the years. I've seen your comments a lot. Cody is asking, when is the roofing conference this year and will it be in person? Yes, December 9 and 10. We actually building website as we speak. Rosen Center this year. We just came from there last week, finalizing all the after party activities. You can actually register already with the Rosen Center for those dates. A couple people already have a link. I'll drop it later. I don't think my team has it, but I have it in my email. So you can register with the Rosen Center Hotel, and then tickets are not on sale yet, but they will be very shortly. It will be in person. We expect 1,500 to 2,000 people this year. Very conservative number based on last year's attendance. All right. In all honesty, as someone who does repairs, it is easier to find hidden leaks on roofs with regular galvanized nails as they will rust if exposed for a period, helps us identify bad spots. So Randy says, I'll call you tomorrow, Dmitry. Let's do dinner in Nola. Randy, you're in Nola. Absolutely. Cannot say no to that. Mr. Big Time 1986 says, I came across a product called Roof Max Roof Treatment. It states that each treatment can extend the life of the roof by 5 years and makes it look new. Is it a gimmick or is there a potential? Roof Max have they've done a lot of researches. Recently, I forgot the name of university, but they do have some great studies backing it up. Honestly, for 5 years extension, it's definitely sells to green people. The price is not cheap though. The question for me personally becomes how much are you willing to pay for extra 5 years? Are we talking about, I mean, if the roof cost $350, but you charge $200 a square to extend it for 5 more years, is it reasonable cost? So Roof Max is not cheap. As a matter of fact, we're trying to get with the Roof Max to interview the founders to do the company tour. And last year, when we reached out to them, they were willing to do some content with us, but they would not let CEO to be interviewed. That's right there is a red flag for me. If you're not willing to talk about your product publicly, if you only want to deliver your message in a marketing material form, is your product really good? You know, if you think about Elon Musk, yes, he does great, conferences, news, wherever, like product presentations. The same goes with back in the day with Apple products and all solid brands. They always do this, show off type of events, but they would not mind to be interviewed and criticized by the media. When Washington Post made article about Tesla, I think they purchased a Tesla and they wanted to test drive it, and within 24 hours, they published an article that Tesla ended on a tow truck. And guess what? Elon Musk had to reply to stuff like that. You have to reply to tweets. Right now, guys, everything is happening here on our phones. This is where a community is. This is where communication takes place. Look at us. We have 40 people watching and commenting, and we have a conversation, right? So when brands like RoofMax says, you cannot interview our CEO, I mean, is your product really good? So RoofMax, if you're watching it, calling you out, we would like to have conversation about your product, about the cost, about longevity, about not necessarily technology, but about your claims. So if you guys are willing to come to us or will come to you, no cost to you. We just want to have a conversation and understand your product better. Great question. Thank you so much. RoofMax would like to hear from you. Right now, you're kind of on a red alert leads at Roofing Insights. Hopefully, it will change this year. Next question. Do we have any text yet? No text. Nobody wants to call us. I feel all right, whatever. You guys don't want to talk to me? I'll answer it like how mom would answer it. You don't want me today? I didn't want you yesterday. I'll call you tomorrow, Dmitry. Yes, sir. All right. I'm just scrolling here for the comments. I'd love to get into the roofing business, but I'm scared of heights. AJ, in the roofing business, listen, if you are great at anything, you can be great in office, you can be great on the field. I mean, my dad drives trucks for us and he has a full-time job and he works for a roofing company. Roofing business is diverse. Not all the jobs in the roofing industry has to do with height. So if you really want to get in the industry, there's definitely a place for you. All right. I'm going to wrap up this session here, guys. Don't want to hold you for too long. I think it was great. I'm going to do announcements really quick one more time. We're going to be in South Carolina next week, Charleston. Haven't been by the ocean. Hopefully, that ocean does not have snow around it. So next Wednesday, Charleston. Next Thursday, Raleigh, our 1 day class. Um, Next month, March, is a QuickBook month in Roofing Business School. If you guys want to learn QuickBooks, please stop procrastinating. Most of you already know that this is what you need. You guys know it, and you guys just sitting on it. I don't know what the edges looks about. Like, what are you choosing between? To know your business numbers or to know your business numbers? I mean, what are our alternatives? QuickBooks dominate a financial market. It's not like CRM when you have six different choices. QuickBooks is 86% of accounting software. I promise you this, they're not going anywhere. I mean, there are few apps you can do. I mean, if you don't have QuickBooks, how do you manage your numbers? Google spreadsheet, your calculator? Come on, give me a break. Learn it. It's time for you to actually go all in, stop procrastinating, manage your business like a boss. Difference between companies who really do well and companies who never know what they're doing is their numbers, understanding of their financials. At any given time, you can ask me about any of my business and my numbers, and I'll give you not only my numbers, but what I'm going to do about it. Even if my numbers are shitty and maybe I'm in debt and upside down and maybe uh, I'm red this month, at least I know what the numbers are and how to solve it. But if you don't know your numbers, how are you going to make your financial decisions or business decisions? So, guys, March is QuickBooks month. We're going to take it very seriously. And I would like to teach as many people as possible QuickBooks. Keep commenting on this thread. I will be coming back answering your questions. See you guys soon. All right.